Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my girl Kendra G. Fellas, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because y'all know I be bringing it. Fair use, fair use. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She's on the same planet with us. She's looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name, honey?
Shay. I'm Shay.
Shay? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Shay, where you calling me from?
I am in California, Sacramento to be exact.
California. Okay. And how old are you?
38.
What you do for a living?
So I'm an entrepreneur and I work for the state of California. This is going to be live, so I don't want to say my other secret. I'll share that later.
Okay, state of California.
Yes,
You have any
ma'am.
kids?
I do. I have one son. He's 15.
Say again?
I have one son. He's 15.
He's 15. Okay. So Shay, California, 38, works for the state of California, one son that's 15. And okay, what's your zodiac sign?
I am the best one. I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, have you ever been married?
No, and I don't plan on it anytime soon because I want it to be a one-time deal. So,
Okay.
no
All
rush.
right. All right. So we got Shay, California, 38 Aquarius, never married, one son that's 15. What kind of man you looking for?
First thoughts, not a bad looking lady. Not a bad looking lady. 15-year-old son, 38 years old. Clearly a hood bunny. She tatted up. She keep flicking that hair. and fellas, she about to try to play high post, like, like she got options and she don't. She 38 years old. She got a 15-year-old son. She ain't doing much. She ain't doing much in all of this. She ain't interested in marriage. That's this populous. This chick that's on display, man. She would want to be married as bad as any other chick in her situation want to be married. All right. She want to get the pressure of that 15-year-old off of her as bad as any other chick in her situation want to get the pressure of that 15-year-old off on her. Off of her. See, she thinks she's stunting for women. All right, with this acting strong, like she unconcerned. And if it goes somewhere, girl, you 38 years old with a 15-year-old. You ain't trying to wait for shit. All right, you don't have us fooled. You don't have us fooled at all, hood bunny. All right, fellas, she a no for me. All right, the 15-year-old, she 38, but she heading straight into golden season. She a hood bunny. All right, she got all the trappings of a woman that you stay away from. And I could be wrong, but I doubt it. And it's a good thing. I know I don't speak for all the brothers. So let's just listen, fellas.
Looking for one, most of all, that can communicate very well with communication, stable, doesn't have, I don't like the word baby mama, but lately it's been a whole bunch of, kids, mothers drama, has a career, family oriented, because I'm big on family. Like, that's like the basics of things, is settled and doesn't want any more kids.
What would this man that you even described thus far see in you? Did you ask yourself that, hood bunny? Huh? Just a ratchet ass mess. Looking for somebody to come and save her. All right, he is all of these things. And you are a hood bunny. What could he get out of that? What could he get out of this, baby girl? You don't have anything to offer him. Nothing. Except a bunch of what you want. A bunch of things men never brought you that you think some man owe you, and you don't have no way of making a man pay it to you. None. All right, you know why? Because men don't owe you this. Men don't owe you this fantasy and this dream that you painted up in your mind of how your life is supposed to turn out, and it's not turning out that way for you. So you think some man need to ride up on this white horse and paint that picture for you, and that's not our goddamn problem. And we wouldn't give a good goddamn that that's your hood rat dream. All right, because our dream is not you. You know, he can communicate. He's stable. He don't have baby mama drama. What the hell would he be doing with a hood bunny like yourself? Who all about drama? You can't communicate. Your idea of communication is that somebody agree with you. That's how you became the mess you are. All right, people just agree with you. Men agree with you long enough to get chopping in them cheeks. All right, and then they become your deal breakers, these liars, because a man can't believe in this shit. So what else can he do but come and lie to you? This dude got a career. He family oriented. What the hell can he do with you, hood bunny? Huh? You were asking for a man that you would be an absolute loss to. You're 38 years old. All right, you're a baby mama. You ain't doing much, and you asking for a hellified dude so far. A dude who ain't never spoke to you. And see, the problem with this hood bunny is this. You got the next dude walking up to you, competing with this dude you describing right here. This dude who wouldn't have no goddamn time for your ass. And that's how you always come up with this idea you settling. You can't settle when a dude who you describing right here don't want nothing to do with your ass. And the guys who want something to do with you, you're going to let us know who they are in a minute.
Like, that's like the basics of things. Is settled and doesn't want any more kids.
Okay, doesn't want any more kids. He can have kids already.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. He can't get shit. He need to give her everything, and in return, he just need to take whatever she got. Because that's what she been told. Yeah, she ain't having no more kids. Yeah, she ain't having no more kids. All right, this hood bunny, you need to be all of this shit, and you can't get nothing. All right, you will have to come and value what this hood bunny wants you to value. That's being a good communicator, that you agree with her, that she right, and you do what she wants you to do. All right, listen, she out of her rabbit ass mind. It got her on the Kendra G show. She can't get nobody to go for this shit. Not nobody worth a damn. Her men need to live in her house. Because if you know this wretched ass mess in front of us, you better believe he need to be cute.
Family. I just don't want any more. Like physically for me having them.
Okay. What are your deal breakers besides no kids?
A person that can't communicate. A person that's like all over the place when it comes to, I feel like at my age, I'm gonna say my very age, you should have like some kind of career, not on trying to figure out when your next mixtape is gonna sell, and just being, grounded in intentions, good intention of what you want.
I told you she was getting ready to tell us the kind of men she get. Yeah, they the kind of men who like what you got. All right, men who down on their luck, baby girl. That don't tell you shit. You ain't gonna believe nothing your life told you. All right, see, let me explain something to you, baby girl. My name is Thomas. All right, if you don't know. Okay, and I don't have facts. I don't have data. I don't have statistics. I've never met you before. And listen up, Hood Bunny. I'm telling you the very things your life has told you. These men are not interested in what you have. The man you describing right now wouldn't pay your ass no mind. The kind of men who pay your ass a mind are the kind of men you get. That dude who waiting till he sell his next mixtape and he 40 years old. All right. That cute dude who ain't doing shit because this is the leadership, fellas, of the recent video I done of the young lady online crying on TikTok because people won't give her a break from her child. This is her leadership. These are the women who perceive her. Women who don't know how to pick. All right. She looking for the cutest dude available that'll pay her some mind. Okay. Okay. And she don't get the correlation that the cutest dudes available that'll pay her some mind always down on their luck. Always need her assistance. Always need to live in her house. Always need her to provide for them in some kind of way. All right. This guy she came in here and talked to is the guy that never talked to her. See, she not smart enough to just come in here and try to change the men she normally get and the man that he be employed. And the upseason human being, because this lady can't even get a date. The kind of men she get don't take her out. All right, they don't take her no goddamn way. They come stop by. That's what they do.
I was gonna say no. A lady earlier said she didn't want a guy that was a club promoter. You talking about a mixtape, child?
I know. I see it a lot. I see it a lot now that I've did the work on myself, because at first I had to do the work on myself to become the person that I want, and you meet a lot of people.
You ever notice whenever they tell you they did the work on themselves, they never tell you how? And because she ain't done shit. That's what this Hood Bunny thinks she need to say to the Hood Rat Society, because she ain't talking this shit to men, because we don't want to hear none of this shit from this ratchet ass chick in front of us. All right, we don't even want this shit. All right, and when we don't want this shit, you can't sell this hood shit for nothing. You keep this shit right where it's at. All right, right in that apartment. All right, we don't want this shit. You take this shit back. All right, you back the truck up. You pack the truck up. Listen, baby girl, we don't want this shit. This a mess. You're 38 years old. You're middle-aged, creeping straight into golden season. All right, a man can't get shit out of you. Nothing but a goddamn headache, a problem. You just an issue, and you somebody else's issue. You take it back. You take this shit back. We don't care what happened. We don't care how long ago it was. We don't want it. We don't want this shit.
Mixtape or some stuff, and it's like, it's okay, give it up. So somebody that wants to, that is settled and, has something, not house hopping, want to travel and live life. Like I said, my son is 15, amazing kid, and again, I don't want any more.
Baby girl, men don't take you traveling. They are not the kind of men that you get. Okay, you don't start getting these men when you're 38 years old and don't have shit to offer, man, but all this problem. Some dude 15-year-old and a goddamn ratchet ass mess is what he get in return for being this hellified ass dude you describing who could take you on trips. When a man can take a woman on trips, okay, all right, listen, he making an investment in her. All right, an investment into something he wants. All right, you don't have shit a man would pay for, nothing. All right, I'm telling you, you're not what men come and spend their money on. All right, and it don't start just because you don't like it. All right, baby girl, that shit don't start because you don't like it. It don't change because you don't want it, because you don't like your life. The kind of men you've been getting are the kind of men you're going to keep getting. That's not going to change. But you could come in here and pick the best of the men who like what you got. But no, you don't want to do that. All right, you don't want to come in just ask that he be gainfully employed and about something, and would be serious about a chick, a 38-year-old chick who ain't got much to offer, much at all, and trying to ride it out with somebody who would be serious. No, you can't get out of your own way because you stuck in this hood rat fantasy that men owe you something and we don't owe you shit. And we keep showing you what we think we owe you. We just keep walking right by your ass. We don't want this shit. And the ones who stop, you wish they wouldn't have stopped you after a while. All right, because it ain't much to see here. Maybe you think a man should just come believe in this shit anyway, even though this ain't to be believed in. No, this to be played with. Men gonna come and play with you. All right, you got a recipe to get your ass played with. That's all you got, girl.
Create life. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want any more. Okay. So you want me? So stop moving. They're telling me you're moving up. Yeah, you are moving a lot. Stop moving. Okay. All right. So those are your deal breakers. Any more before I go to the next question?
Not at. I'm gonna be honest, and this probably will sound crazy to you, the people, but another deal breaker is if you are a man of, like I said, I'm 38, so of my age or older, and you don't have a primary care physician. That's kind of a deal breaker for me because to me it means you don't prioritize your health.
Okay. You don't
You sound like a goddamn fool, baby girl. If you only knew the level of idiot you put on display just now. Those aren't the kind of men you get. You just told us the kind of men you get. The kind of men you get waiting to sell a mixtape. He ain't got shit. That's not your deal breaker. All right. The deal breaker is that he's not cute. That's the only deal breaker for a ratchet ass hood bunny. He not swagged up. He not cute. All right. He don't have nothing you can show off. Yeah, that's the deal breaker, baby girl. All right. You ladies need to try something like the truth. All right, he don't have insurance and coverage. Girl, you get your ratchet ass out of here. All right, because you got some medical assistance.
have a primary care doctor.
Doctor, yeah, it lets me know that you're keeping up with yourself.
Okay. So that's the deal breaker. Do you ask that? Like, how does that come out in the conversation?
Well, my starter conversation is kids. I start off with that, and it's like,
man, this ratchet ass hood bunny starter conversation is he cute? That's the starter conversation. All right, she don't care nothing about the rest of that shit. She only care about all the rest of this shit when he not cute. All right, if he cute, all the rest of this shit can go straight to hell. That's how she got her baby daddy, and that's how she got her last man. The same goddamn way. The same goddamn kind of men. They was kind of cute. They wasn't doing shit, but they paid us some mind.
you prioritize your health. Do you have a primary care physician? Because, like, I feel like at a certain age, you should.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's the deal breaker. Any more?
No.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I thread with a fine line with that. We all have our likes and stuff. I would prefer him to be of some kind of shape because I want somebody to help motivate me to get, toned more. So somebody that I don't want you.
Okay, she wants you to be in shape. She wants you to be fine if you know a hood bunny. But she needs you to come and wait till she get fine. To wait till she get in shape. But she needs you to be on top of your shit. All right, and just accept her for who she is. This big old ratchet ass mess right here. All right, too big in the wrong places. All right, and the places men really ain't interested in. All right, the cute men down on their luck get interested in. All right, because they can live in our house. All right, they're waiting for her to get her check. He gonna get back to her as soon as he sells some CDs.
Make sense without saying, oh, it's just having some type of care for yourself, not just letting yourself go. Because I know what it is to let myself go, but then now I'm bringing myself back.
Okay.
So just,
Got it.
yeah.
Wait, so say it again, that part?
I know what it is to let myself go, get too big, you know, not care, and then shapingly bring myself back to care about, like, you know, how I look.
Okay. Got you. Okay. She make a certain amount of money.
Be stable, however that may look. I can't say a certain amount of money because then it just sounds money driven. Be stable, be able to afford, you know, your life, and, you know, just, yeah, just be stable. Have a steady, stable income. And
Okay.
again, not mixtapes and trapping.
Oh, yeah.
So she don't want no more pookies. Now she wants some dude who doing something with herself to drag all this shit too. All right, now she just think she just drag all of this shit into some winner life. Now, all right, after she been giving this shit away to all of these goddamn losers. Now she thinks she come and just sell this shit to some winner. Girl, you dreaming. You ladies love dreaming, and you wake your scutter-butt ass up. All right, listen up, Hood Bunny. We ain't doing none of this shit. We ain't coming to help you. We ain't gonna pay your ass no mind. We ain't gonna pay your ass no mind like we been not paying your ass no mind. No man doing anything with himself anywhere on the planet got time for this shit. All right, you take your ratchet ass back where you came from.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I'm lost.
This is your first time ever on my show?
Yes.
Oh, no, watching my show?
Yes.
Okay. So the Kendra Cam is when we see your full body.
Oh, whew. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can, like, hold on. Let me kind of just, Kendra Cam. I don't know if you can, like, can you see me?
Were you? Okay, yeah, you definitely thick with it, girl.
Oh, that's why I said you gotta be able to, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It looks blurry to me, but yeah, you know.
Okay. We got you, girl. Did you ever dance for Janet Jackson?
Oh, I wish.
You think you're gonna sell somebody this shit with that? You believe that? You believe that's gonna get you to bring all of this racket into some hell of a dude's life? You lost your goddamn mind, girl. I told you before. I told you I'm about to tell your big hood bunny ass again. You got a recipe to get your ass played with. All right, we don't care where you went and got that shit done at. We don't give a good goddamn. All right, we ain't buying it. We ain't paying for it. All right, we gonna come and lie to you. All right, the joke gonna tell you about the CDs he waiting to sell. That cute dude who down on his luck, who looking for a big old hood bunny with a trash can ass and some big old chick and a big old chest, so he can come and play with a 38-year-old go headed straight in the golden season ass and can't offer him shit for all this stuff she asking for. Maybe you just think you showed us something special. Maybe you just think you showed us something we ain't never seen before. Maybe you showed us something, we just can't keep walking by. And even though we just keep walking by this shit, all right, we can look at it and say, and keep on moving. That ain't that serious. That ain't that goddamn serious at all. We do it all the time. You see it all the time, all right? Because it ain't enough to make us want to stop. And the ones that want to stop need to live there. You know how this go.
I gotta stop reading the comment section. All right, Shay, when was your last relationship, honey?
Oh, to be honest, about 6 months, 6 months ago. Actually, we are in 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay.
An amazing person, but the kids, the whole kid thing.
Oh, he had kids.
He wanted more. He had a son, a beautiful son. He lost a significant other. And, you know, when you talk to somebody, I guess it was the convincing of thinking that it can convince me of otherwise having kids. And then ultimately I'm like, look, it's not going to work. We agree.
Okay, so you're clearly talking to a rebel. Look, Hood Bunny, you tell us what you got. You tell us what you're good for, because it ain't looking like much. All right. It ain't shaping up to be much at all. All right. It's only looking like one goddamn thing. And the rest of it, we ain't taking none of this shit. All right. You got too goddamn much of what we don't want, not enough of what we do want. All right. You need to tell us what you got, and you need to hurry up, you goddamn hood bunny.
Or a deal breaker for me. It's not a compromisation. And that's what he feels. Compromise, that's not something you compromise on. So,
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. All right.
Listen, if you ought to believe any of that shit, you clearly see she's a rebel. All right, because if she really liked him, she would have gave him anything she want, unless she can't. Unless she can't. All right, because you take that story with a grain of salt. It's a hood bunny telling it, and it's her version of it. And I wouldn't believe much of it. All right, she couldn't get me to believe much of this shit at all. Believe that, but I address it because she said it. All right, but even if, let's just play it like it's true, fellas. She a rebel. All right, you can't tell her shit. She belong in the street. He wasn't cute enough.
Relationship.
I think I said like 5-6 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
We're gonna non-disclose that at the moment.
That's fine.
Yeah, because it wasn't that long ago, probably earlier today. All right, because she don't have no problem getting spanked. We saw the Kendra came. All right, the problem is she just can't get him to take the rest of this shit. All right, that's why all her relationships are so recent, and she stay in and out of them. All right, because dudes drop by and spank it, and she called them relationships. All right, they just cute dudes who ain't doing shit, ain't got much mind for it, and the ones that do got much mind for it ain't doing shit. All right. All right, that's the guy who wanted her to have, he was kind of cute, but he wasn't doing shit. All right, she would have just had 3 kids she was taking care of. And that's why she wouldn't have his baby. All right, he listen, he wasn't that cute. He wasn't cute enough.
Being in my gentle girl era, like not trying to control everything because of how I was raised. It's just, yeah. Learning to be in my gentle girl era instead of a superwoman, learning to accept a man that has, everything that of reason to just sit back and be like, all right, you got this. Of reason to just sit back and be like, all right, you got this. Letting a man lead, because.
See, letting a man lead is letting a man pay. All right, but men don't come and pay. That's the problem. All right, they won't pay for this shit. She can't sell them this shit. All right, she having problems selling them this shit. The only ones who take an interest in this shit is the ones who can't pay for it, can't afford to pay for it. All right, and everybody else don't give a damn about it. All right, she can't sell it. All right, she having problems selling it, fellas, which means she got to keep paying. All right, it ain't no letting a man lead. She can't get a man that can lead, because a man that can lead don't go get a woman who don't know shit about follow. All right, because either a man leader is you choose a man to be your, and he's your leader, or what did you choose? Why would you choose a man that can't lead? It's because a man that can lead wouldn't choose you. That's how you choose a man that can't lead. Because men that can lead don't choose you. All right, because we don't go and try to lead the unleadable. You as unruly as they come. Baby girl, you a rebel. Rebels are in the street. Rebels aren't in a man's house. Rebels are in the bush. We come get you when we need you. All right, and when we done, we drop your ass off because we can't believe in this shit. All right, the women on display, we can't believe in this shit, and we don't care what you call it. All right, we can't do shit with this. All right, you a hood bunny, you a ratchet ass mess. You want everything and you offer nothing. All right, the same old story.
So used to just driving the shit by myself. And then
you kick
I don't
rocks
really
at
feel
the
like
bus stop.
past
You
that I
ain't
did all the
talking
other
about
work
you.
on
You
myself
get on
before I
about your
decided to start
You get on about your business.
putting myself out.